Hola and welcome to Barcelona, where two fierce rivals are trading blows in the battle for the Louis Vuitton Cup. Yesterday, Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli gifted Ineos Britannia a win, and then both teams showed the world what the AC75s are capable of. After sailing 8 legs and 34 kilometres, just 4 seconds separated the pair at the finish line. There was aggression, tension and suspense. This is shaping up to be a real America's Cup nail-biter. Both teams are now drawn 2-2. Strong winds are set to deliver another rollicking day on the water. So let's head to the start box. Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli has port entry. Ineos Britannia is on starboard.
Slightly flatter water conditions today, so a little bit easier to sail the boats and keep pushing hard. Oh, big loss of the rudder there for the Italians. They could potentially be late here for this start. Big mistake by the Italian team.
Still quite early. Come on, just want to be over here. Racing all the time, guys. 16 seconds, big down. Full speed, boys, all the way. Can't get there.
So advantage to the British team.
Race 5 in the Louis Vuitton Cup final is on. Early advantage, Ineos Britannia.
Ineos Britannia 35 metres back, doing 35 knots, but it didn't matter. They have the advantage.
Yeah, that is a massive advantage in these early stages of this race for Ineos Britannia. So just a big loss of the rudder and the foil there, so a big ventilation. You see just too high there on that leeward foil and a big ventilation, so pulling an air path down. Decision-making time now for the British of whether they tack or carry on.
Pretty close there. We don't have
all good. You're good. No, all clear. Well, full gas, that's one.
They're opting for the one less manoeuvre. They'll do one tack to get to the top. The Italians also one more manoeuvre to the top.
5 seconds. Stand by. 1, 2, 1, 3. Standing. Farewell. 2, 1, down board. No problem.
Ineos Britannia setting up for a right turn. Luna Rossa most likely a left turn.
Ineos Britannia complete the first leg of 8, and in a game where you have to minimise mistakes, Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli will be kicking themselves at the moment, but they are flying into that top gate for the first time with 7 legs to go. This is, even at this point, anybody's race. Okay, 2, 1, turn it up. Hey, split. Yep. So we are around the gate, split tack for both. It's actually pretty close, isn't it?
Hey, get it going, boys.
Yeah, extremely tight race there. The Italian team doing a really nice job there to close the bearing on their opponents and almost round simultaneously around that left turn at the bottom. So still nothing in this race.
Push, boys.
Big slide, boys.
Hey, we just take a little high mode here.
So the British team just putting the Italians there right in their exhaust fumes, so that dirty air off
coming on this angle.
Their rig, affecting the performance now of the Italian team. The Italian team most likely will follow the right turn of Ineos Britannia.
So Ineos Britannia still with that slight edge gained in the start box error by Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, but they are holding it and look assured the way they are holding this lead as we complete 3 legs and head downwind for leg number 4 of 8.
The Italian team just having to sit in the dirty air of the British team of Ineos Britannia, so it won't be gaining just at the moment, but they've managed to keep it close enough that they've got the pressure well and truly on the British to execute well.
Low mode here. Thanks. Low mode, please. Hurry up. It's up here. Mode early drop. Out. Up in 5.
Ineos Britannia are giving Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli no room to move in race 5 of this Louis Vuitton Cup Series. And we're at the halfway mark. 4 legs completed of 8. There goes Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. It's going to be one mistake that could define this race. We've seen it already. Is that the only one that we will see?
Both boats able to tow a barefoot water skier upwind at the moment at 80 kilometres an hour.
I don't fancy it though, do you?
You want to have your knees strapped up, that's for sure, going upwind into those waves, but unbelievable performance, tacking through around about 80 degrees or less.
Hey, I think he tacks, we tack. Okay, yeah, okay, anytime. Thank you.
Coming up to this investing. 2, 1, 4 down.
Just see how little the boats turn through the eye of the wind. Absolutely nothing in the performance between these two boats. Absolutely tied together with a piece of string.
So it's been a strong upwind leg for Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, and it still remains tight as Ineos Britannia continue to lead in this 5th race. Remember, the scoreboard at the moment, it's 2-all.
They will be slightly down speed for this bear away, the British, so having to sail through the foil wash here. The Italians, so needing to be careful not to get caught in that vortex through the water there. That will upset the boat's trim.
Hey, go and lock her in, boys.
On your bias to left gate, but not much. Make sure we go, just go a touch past it.
Little gain on this leg for Ineos Britannia. A little bit of breathing space.
Certainly sailing the boat accurately. Ineos team. Italians breathing right down their neck at the moment, so cannot afford any mistakes. British team doing a fantastic job, just taking all the options for the overtaking move away from Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, forcing them to follow, which is what they're wanting to do.
Happy here. Happy right turn. Happy right turn. Okay, stand by.
It would appear that the word of the day in the Ineos Britannia camp is control, and control they do. Race 5 of the Louis Vuitton Cup.
Oh, and they've had a big slide. The British team, they need to get it under control. They've just got the rip back there, but that's a huge loss of performance. The Italians will probably sail right up behind them and then immediately tack. They need to get locked in as well.
Stand by. 2, 1, little bit.
And this race is back on with that big slide at the bottom. British team opening themselves up with that little mistake.
Yep, best performance.
You can hear the tempo on board Ineos Britannia. They're back in defending mode.
Just as the boat's turning here, you see the side load and just that flow blowing those really skinny upstands on the foil. Full sideways slide here. Watch both foils blow the flow up, and big slide there. Massive wash off of performance. So unfortunate for the British team, and the race is now back to only 35 metres of distance. And this could be really interesting, this next exchange. Perfectly timed tack there by the British team, only just keeping control of this race.
Luna Rossa are throwing everything at it.
They certainly are, but the British absolutely perfect execution of just putting them right in the dirty air every tack that they do. So Italians are trying to wriggle their way free, but every time they come back in this situation on starboard tack, Ben Ainsley just putting them right in the roost.
With one leg to go, Ineos Britannia have survived a wee scare at the bottom mark and are still in control of race 5. The Italians try to throw everything at them, but the British are not budging.
On and clear.
The Italian team will be looking for a mistake by Ineos Britannia to have any chance of getting back into this race. Absolutely on the rev limiter, the Cyclors powering that big carbon fibre missile downwind.
Ineos Britannia take another bite out of the points on the road to 7. And they will defeat Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli in race 5, and they will go ahead 3-2 in the charge to the Louis Vuitton Cup. Understandably, fans happy as Luna Rossa crosses the line, and they will be rueing that one error in the start box.
Yeah, great race. I mean, they came back well. They obviously had a bit of an issue at the start, but, you know, they were going well and pushed us really hard. And guys did a nice job to defend and keep the boat on its feet. So, yeah, nice race.
No, I think we have good plans. We just didn't execute it. Just a little problem with the foil and didn't go our way. But, no, we are confident with our strategies. And we just have to execute it a little bit better. As Glenn said, just one little mistake and was very costly.
How do you reset now in the team after that loss?
Well, you know, we are getting famous for it, so all good.
Right. One mistake is all it takes to define a race. This is edge of the seat sailing like we've never seen before. Can Ineos Britannia extend their lead, or will Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli claw one back and level the scores again? The British have taken a one-race lead. Can they go 2 up, or will we finish the day drawn? Let's go racing. Ineos Britannia have port entry. Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli is on starboard.
All clear.
Backing up here.
Hey, stand by 5. And jibing.
Stand by tack.
British rolling into an early tack here, so they will spin the boat and possibly do a 360 and actually come in behind the Italian team. Just killing a bit of time early, the British, and putting themselves in a position where they will have to
Hey, we're on committee lane.
make sure that they
Going greeny 20.
put the pressure on the Italian team to execute their time on distance accurately. Otherwise, they will lose control of this pre-start.
Ineos Britannia, I think, like to chase. They like to be pursuing.
British jumping in this, so
I'll part it.
Turning up.
Just see where it goes.
Nicely
on line.
I think double shot.
Nicely done by Luna Rossa there. They've got a big gauge between the two boats.
Separate at the moment. Wait until
Kill the line, killing
100%
Both boats very early. Time to kill here.
the Italians could swing and get behind Ineos there, so
No, it is not going.
to kill. Anything for slow is good. 22, killing 8. 3 seconds.
Luna Rossa like to start to windward.
we'll expect to see a big speed build over the next second or two by the Italian team. It'll be a very even start.
Race 6, Louis Vuitton Cup Finals. All that matters is a win.
Okay, all the power on the main now. Locker in here, good mode.
Cracking start by both boats. Ineos slightly won that, only 5.5 meters off the line.
He's matching your mode. I think we will have to tack pretty soon, okay? But just pick your moment.
Hey, let me know if you want to hold or tack.
I think we're going to tack.
That's good. Good mate.
Hey, can you just count me down? I can't see.
Your time is coming up a bit more. Yeah, anytime.
Here we go.
Ineos Britannia really squeezing Luna Rossa there, forcing them away early.
Nice and smooth there. It's coming with us. 2 or 9.
So in about 30 seconds time, when the Italians tack off this boundary, if they go all the way, they will be the right-of-way boat. They will lose about 2 boat lengths though in the tack after going from full power off the gas and then full power again as they come onto the new tack. So it will be up to the British team to make a decision of how they deal with that intersection, because they will be the giveaway boat.
3, 2, 1. You definitely have a pace.
One more down. Do you think?
Still absolutely nothing in this race. Very, very even. Slight advantage now in this speed build to the Italian team, but they are the keep clear boat now. Windward boat must keep clear of the leeward boat.
He's coming up a bit. Good angle. Well higher. Diverging all the time.
Let me know.
You can press a little bit if you want.
Yeah,
A tiny bit. Yeah. Then coming up a bit more.
So the electronic boundaries of both boats are the actual rule definitive lines. Those electronic boundaries have to stay apart. So the umpires will be watching this very, very closely at present.
Stand by. 2, 1. Low turn. We're
Perfect example of an AC75 drag race right now. Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli, Ineos Britannia. Final tax to the top gate for the first time in race number 6. And just like race number 5, there is nothing in it except this time it's Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli that will lead Ineos Britannia at the first gate. 7 to go, and it's a long 7 in the AC75 world.
Coming up.
Well, whoever wins that first mark, that's so strong. We haven't had a lead change in the Louis Vuitton finals other than the race that was called off. It's so hard to come from behind, but if Ineos are going to make a bit of a charge here, it will be on this downwind leg, because they do seem to be just a little bit faster on the downwind. It's one thing to catch up, it's another to make a pass.
That exit of that bottom mark, Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli doing a really nice rounding and maintained about a 5-knot speed advantage all the way until the British tack there. So they've taken a little chunk and they'll be settling in and trying to lock that silver hull in just above the wave tops for best aerodynamic efficiency.
Francesco Bruni locked in.
Nice mode, Kekko.
Copy that.
A nice mode here, boys.
E voi me lo passi?
Not really good.
Vado giù col can, Kekko.
Vai giù. È buona.
As we get over here, Kekko, we're going to start bouncing him right.
The impression I get is when Luna Rossa's in the lead is that they seem to be able to extend just a little bit on the upwind legs over Ineos. Luna Rossa did a really good job on that downwind. They actually made 2 boat lengths on the downwind against arguably the faster boat. So right now this is playing out very, very nicely for the Italians.
Higher than that for the bid.
Yeah, no problem.
Both teams trying to lock their boats in fore-aft pitch and height, so the closer you can fly those hulls to the water surface, the better aerodynamic seal you get. You don't want to touch the water because that's drag, but you want to try and fly the boat as close as possible to the water surface to seal the hull to the water.
It is so impressive. I mean, the boat looks like it's on rails, keeping that perfect distance between the hull and the water.
These flatter water conditions really, really getting the best performance out of these boats, and It's the Italians' turn now to put the elbows out and say, have a bit of my dirt.
Get the feeling both boats want to use the full 13 races up.
Getting their money's worth, that's for sure, so far at least. Luna Rossa in defensive mode. Beautiful positioning there.
What do you think? Alex, you just about the bottom approach, they were midway.
In these flat water conditions versus the bumpy water conditions, nowhere near as much sail trimming as what there is in the wavier conditions. So a lot less oil needed, although the manoeuvres still chew a lot.
So cycle in the park then.
Not at our speed. The way they run it on Luna Rossa, they have a cox, and that is Enrico Voltolini.
Getting a little left if anything. Close to light.
Hi guys. Go. One more down.
Cyclers working hard in that jibe. Everything above deck that's adjusted is worked by these guys on the right of the screen.
5, 2, 1.
Luna Rossa tacks, heading back to the right. Top of the course, both teams, if they get in a strong position, protect that right hand for the right-hand approach on starboard. My read on the performance of the two boats, and I think we've got a good gauge today. When Luna Rossa are in the lead, they just seem to be able to edge away on the upwind legs and hold their own on the downwind legs. In the first race, it was Ineos that had that downwind advantage that kept them in the safe zone. Very evenly matched in terms of the performance of the two craft.
That's good. We have paid attack to stay with him.
Another one to come.
Sounds like we're kind of tracking into good breeze this way.
A nice puff for us.
Still in this. Guys, just one mistake. Just going to keep pushing.
Happy to go with him.
Nicely for that right turn at the bottom.
I'll just get into this. Stand by.
We heard the voice of Ben Ainsley. One mistake,
Guys.
we're back in the game. So much pressure on both teams to execute well.
As we saw a big slide from the British team in the last race.
Nice shot.
Doing well to keep that boat going in a straight line. That could have easily been a change of lead for them. So even though 240 metres, we're only talking about 8 or 10 seconds of distance, which you can wash off in the blink of an eye if you make a mistake.
Left side.
Happy with what I did.
That's 8 seconds up on. Yep. Do it.
Nice call, okay. Bye.
I'm pretty happy with the pressure right now. Yeah, I agree.
25 seconds, so.
That's quite the sight for sailing fans around the world.
Can I just remind you, in yesterday's race was only 4 seconds. They had a little a wobble jibe just out from the finish line.
Well, they've only got one more jibe to do, the Italian team of Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. No pressure. They should execute well in these flat water conditions, no problem.
Should be an easy lane.
Just hold your breath a little bit.
And breathe. Everyone from Italy, I think you're in good shape.
Nice one, boys.
Good bounce back, boys. That's all we want.
Nice got it.
Race 6 of the Louis Vuitton Cup finals. And the silver bullet has fired one back at Ineos Britannia. Guess what? We're all locked up again. It's 3-all.
Jimmy, it seems like there's nothing between these two teams. I mean, how much are you still finessing, still learning?
Oh, every day. I mean, we changed a couple of little things today and a couple of manoeuvres and really felt the benefit. So it is quite surprising. You know, there's some little tweaks here and there can add up to a lot of metres.
Yeah, 2 close races. Obviously, guess we didn't quite do a good enough job on that first beat. We thought we had it, but yeah, well done, Luna Rossa. It was a good race.
After a series of close duels, the 1st to 7 final is still drawn. It's 3-all. Both teams are desperate to fulfill their destiny and pinch the old mug off the Kiwis. But first, they have to win the Louis Vuitton Cup. Talk about a dust-up. Who'll break the deadlock?